Yo, this is a Crimson and Cream, brother. Okay, then. Proud member of the Kappa Alpha Psi organization. Where you pledge at, man?
Zappa, that's Newberry College in South Carolina.
South Carolina, what city?
Newberry County.
Newberry. So I was born in Columbia. Okay, so you were South Carolina, brother. Okay, then. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you there, brother. I ain't mad at you. Yes, sir. Crimson and Cream, my man. What's your question, bro?
Okay, so I'm just going to basically read it how I emailed it.
Okay.
So it says, Anthony, I am currently in grad school. The only debt I have is a school loan for the grad school. I paid off my car and my credit cards. I make about $40,000 a year, and I also have a 1-year-old at the house with me. And I am renting an apartment.
Okay.
I have my $1,000 in emergency funds, which is baby step one. And currently, I am $4,000 in student loan debt, which I has paid down since I received $8,100 at the beginning of 2020 to start this MBA program. So my question is, should I continue to take out student loans to complete my MBA and continue to aggressively pay them down? Once I have the degree, I feel like my salary will increase and I will become more marketable in my job field. And my plan would be to pay the rest of the debt off within 12 to 18 months of graduating with my MBA. Can you please expand on my situation with your thoughts? Thank you.
So what are you getting your MBA in?
Leadership and development.
Leadership and development. All right. What are you planning on doing with that?
So right now I'm in the National Guard. So what I want to do, I want to go on the active side. I think when you reach 04, which is the major, you got to have a master's under your belt anyway. So that's really why I'm just trying to go ahead and get it knocked out of the park.
All right, cool. Now, so you're trying to get this MBA so that way you can get into the military. You can go ahead and be pretty much an officer and get paid good money.
Right. So currently I'm already in the military. I'm just trying to go on the active duty side.
I got you. So you have $1,000 cash in the emergency fund. You started off with $8,100 this year in student loan debt, but then you have $4,000 left.
Correct.
How much would it cost you to complete your master's program right now?
So with the whole thing, it would have been around 24,000. So what's that? 24 minus the 8,000. So right now it should be around 16,000 to complete it.
16,000 to complete it?
Yes.
Okay. And your rent is, you said 800, right?
No, my rent is around rent by itself is $885, but when you include the utilities and whatnot, it comes out to around $1,050.
Okay. All right, bet. So you're making $40K a year. You got $16,000 that you need left for your school. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought about going into the active side and letting them finish paying for your school?
Yeah, so the thing, what I've been told when I did my research and I asked around in the military is that before the military will pay for a master's degree on the officer side, I would have to be a captain or above. So right now I'm a first lieutenant and I should be pinning on my captain in probably about 3 years from today.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. So 3 years, you'll be 27.
Correct.
Your income, if you go inside active, probably go up to about 50. If you go active, let's say right now. Will we agree on that part?
Probably a little bit more, but I'd say around the 60 to 65.
If you go in active right now without your master's, you'll be right around 60 to 65.
Correct.
And then you can serve that for 3 years, you'll be 27. They'll pay cash for your master's. And then you won't have to rack up any debt. Once you get your master's, you probably go up to about 80, 90 in the military. Bruh, man, you down with my favorite fraternity. So I'm gonna give you the raw realness here. Right here on the table. All right.
Right.
I'm going to active today. I'm jumping my income up $20,000. Okay. Once I do that, I'm gonna serve for 3 years. I'm gonna stack money as much as I can, and then as soon as I hit the time to where the military will pay for my master's program, I'm going to let them pay for it rather than me racking up the debt, rather than me paying the interest. I'm going to let the military pay for me to get my education to come back and serve them and then go that route. You're 24 years old. You'll be 27. You'll be debt free because what I would do, I would spend the rest of this year, pay off that $8,000, get into the military. You're young. You got a 1-year-old. Your benefits are going to go up tremendously. Bruh, I'm not racking up the debt right now. I'm going to take advantage of the military option, and I'm gonna go active. You know, I'm gonna really, really go active. If you go active, another option you got to think about is your 1-year-old. You know, what you're gonna do with that because you may get stationed. But for me, instantly you say you'll see a $25,000 jump, and so in income, that's amazing. And then 3 years later, you'll probably see like. Take you 2 years to finish your MBA. So that means by the time you turn 27, 29, you're looking at 80, 90. Bro, the average family, the average household income in America is right around $58,000 to $61,000 a year. So this means by yourself, you're making more than the average at 29 years old. Nah, bro. Nah, Avery. Nah,
I got you. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Don't take out the loan. Do not. I firmly, and let me say this, I firmly believe that what you put your mind to, you can do it. And you don't have to rack up debt to be successful. What we have to do is, I want you to take debt off of the table. That's what I just did for you. I took debt, student loans off of the table. And then I'm looking at all of my options. And as a brother, from a brother to a brother, I want you to win. I need you to win. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so if I want you to avoid debt. You have a 1-year-old. You have a son or a daughter?
It's a son. He my son.
Oh, bro.
Yes,
you got legacy, bro. You passing down stuff.
Yes, sir.
So I want you to be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, what can I do now for my 1-year-old? So I'm paying off. Oh, bro, you see, you done took this Zoom to another level.
Right.
I'm paying off the $8,100. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and get my fully funded emergency fund. You know, the very next thing I'm doing, I'm opening up a 529 for my son. I'm going to start putting money into my son's future so I can start building generational wealth for him, so I can make sure his college is paid for. I can make sure that I can pay for a car cash. And so right now, you're in a good spot. Don't touch debt. Go after your freedom. Go after your freedom and set your son up to win.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to recommend, bro. Thanks for calling in, dog. Right now, you my favorite Zoom in, bro. You my favorite Zoom in, dog. Because I'm like, you can win. You can win. Does your son have your last name?
He do. Hey, matter of fact, he got my whole name. He a junior.
Dude, I'm a junior too. You understand what I'm saying? So that's legacy, bro. Think about that. So think about that. Moving forward, when anything to do with your finances in your life, bro, think about your son.
Right. Yes,
how will this impact my son's future? How will this help my son? If you start racking up all this debt, you're taking away from your son.
Right.
And I get it, you're trying to get this debt so you can get an education, so you can get an education and get more income. But how can you still grow in your field while still growing your son at 1 year old?
Right. Yes, sir.
Think about it, bro. Your last name means a lot.
Yes, sir, it do.
It means a lot. I'm not touching it, man. I mean, for real. I mean it. I'm not touching it, man. So we over the time, bro. I love you, man. Thank you so much for zooming in with me, allowing the people to really hear your heart, see your heart. Thank you for representing the Kappa Alpha Psi organization very well, man. Such an amazing fraternity. And again, thank you so much for calling in, bro.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate it, Anthony.
All right, no problem, man. Peace out, bro. Man, such a dope young man. And I got passionate about that question because it goes down to, if you take debt off of the table, you see so many different options. And right now, He has a great option to where he can actually up his income right now. He can get the funding to pay for his education, maybe not today, but down the road here within a couple of years. And then when he gets that education debt-free, bruh man can sit here and go up in his money again, have some great benefits, and really start building a solid future for his son and his future family. You see, this is what it is all about. This is why I do this show, because I want to make sure that I'm helping you accomplish your dreams, and I want to help you avoid the mistakes that I made. I want to help you get through and get all of your power and cut through your dreams, cut through your vision, and just go conquer everything and anything that's inside of you. So I'm pumped, y'all. This is where we keep it real, relatable, and relevant right here on the show. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? Let me get close to the mic. Subscribe to the channel.